A German public broadcaster, WDR, offers a Kandidaten-Check, which is a format where candidates answer questions for the upcoming Landtagswahl, so state parliament election in North Rhine-Westphalia. This format is only done in German, so I'll take the time to answer the questions in English as well. First question they asked was regarding educational justice. My answer to how I'm going to achieve educational justice, or what educational justice means to me, is that educational justice is based on learning along the entire course of your life, but it's also about individual learning and adapting to that. The current school system in Germany is divided into 3 levels of schooling after the Grundschule, and I want to swap that for a system where you get these 3 levels per subject. So not every subject has to be on the same level, but you can choose freely on what level you see yourself, and you get the help or the level of challenge you need for the best result in your learning experience. And also I want that teachers and educators get enough money to really sustain individual learning. Right now we don't have enough teachers and educators, we need more of them, and we need better educated ones, and for that we need to make the job more attractive to new people. The second question was regarding transit in NW. The question was how I was going to fix the traffic problems that the state encounters. My answer to that is that we need to strongly focus on public transit, because we will not be able to contain the collapse of the street system if more and more people start driving, and for that we need to make public transit available around cities and rural areas, and especially we need to make it more reliable, have better schedules, and we need for it to go faster, and that will need a lot of money, but it's the only way we're going to introduce sustainable transit in the state. The third question links up to that. It's about the climate crisis, how I'm going to tackle that. I feel like the question is slightly out of scope for the state politics. The main solution for climate change action has to be taken on the highest possible level, so federal level or even European level, with a pricing system for carbon emissions. But on the state level, we now need to introduce measures to fulfill all the transitions that are necessary to become carbon neutral. That affects areas such as mobility, housing, industry, especially in the state. And all of that needs to happen as fast as possible, and that's why the state politics need to act as fast as possible now, which I, as a member of parliament, would strongly encourage. The fourth question and final question was about what I want to do for Aachen specifically, where I'm running. I named 2 things. The most important thing I want to tackle is homelessness in the city, which, if you are from Aachen, you know is a huge problem here. My goal is that every homeless person will be granted a flat unconditionally, from which he can fix the problems they have that led to their homelessness. It's usually not the issue of just not having a home that led to people being homeless, but other factors such as addictions, psychological illness, mental health conditions in general, health conditions in general, and just poor luck throughout the course of their life. And it's the lack of a flat is usually more of a catalysator. I don't think that's an English word. Anyways, it makes problems worse for people. And so I want to take that out of the equation. The second thing I want to tackle is mental health for everyone, because supply for mental health treatments is very bad in Germany. It's a topic that not many people even talk about in politics, and we really need to act upon that, because more and more people are developing mental illness, especially as a result of the pandemic. And if we don't act, we're going to make problems worse and worse on that front, and people are suffering from that already, and they will suffer in the future, and we need to stop it now.